to people here. Hello, YouTube. Hopefully this is working too. If anyone's out there watching, this is Sahira logging in here for our live OOEY GOOEY belly dance class. I have been dancing all morning and it feels so good. I know that you understand as a dancer the healing power of this dance. And I'll tell you, I'm going to be honest, like people think of me as a pretty positive person and I am, and I love to be here. This is like my favorite thing to do is to hang out with y'all and dance. So this is like my happy place. But I have been in a funk recently. I've been feeling really overwhelmed, really stressed out about like everything. Stupid stuff is stressing me out. And so I'm really leaning into the dance because the more time I spend working out, doing yoga, dancing, the better I feel. So thank you for being my therapy today and for hanging out with me. I am really excited to get on the dance floor with you. So grab your hip scarf because we are going to dance. Oh my gosh, LaDonna, you're taking a week off before you announce classes and workshops and prep for more dance. Oh my gosh, I know it's dance, dance, dance. And how blessed are we, right? When I start to feel overwhelmed and I start to feel like, oh my gosh, there's so much going on, I always have to step back and remind myself, number one, I built this life and I chose for the most part everything that's there in it. And if there's something that's not working for me, I am the one who has the power to change it. And it's very hard and it's very scary. And I actually had a conversation with a dear, dear friend of mine. We've known each other for over 20 years. Yesterday, she's also a belly dancer and the co-owner of my my professional troupe here in town. And I was like, I can't do all the things anymore. She's like, then don't. Like, then don't. Like, say no to something. So I'm working on my ability to say no. I really suck at it. If any of you are really good at saying no, let me know how it's done because I'm willing to learn. So anyway, enough about that. We are going to dive in and we are going to dance today. I actually, like I mentioned, I've been spending the whole morning here inside my studio prepping for this workshop in Flint. And so I was going to give you a little sneak peek of what I am doing there. So I'm teaching 3 different workshops. I'm teaching an OOEY GOOEY workshop, an extreme belly dance workshop that's like technique to the hilt, and then a fan veil workshop for those of you who are in my Flutter Fan Veil Intensive right now. I'm not teaching anything from that particular choreography, but because I'm teaching Flutter Fan Veil and because we've been working on the choreography, I am going to perform the choreography in the Flint show. So I'm really excited about that. I'll send you a video when I'm done. All right. Let's dive in. We're going to work on some technique first so that we can all be on the same page. And I invite you as we do this to come at it with a beginner's mindset. There are movements we're going to play with that you might be like, yeah, I know that old hat can do that with my eyes closed. But we're going to talk about breath, follow through, muscular intention, the move before the move. My members know all about this. Yeah, the move before the move. This is the nitty gritty, right? Members, all my belly dance journey and finger symbol revolution members, like y'all know, nitty gritty. Like, let's take the move and really like dive into the deliciousness of it. So I'm going to put on some music. At first, it's not super important. I just want to have something beautiful in the background for us to dance to. And later I will turn it up. But let me know. I'm going to actually turn it down just a tiny bit right now so it's not too loud. Let me know in the chat, please, if you can hear the music enough to inspire your dance, but it's not enough to overwhelm your dance. Hi, Patricia. Good to see you, beautiful woman. I hope you're doing well. I adore you. You're amazing. Let's go ahead and try this. So let me know how that's sounding. I'm going to start dancing and hopefully it's not blasting anybody out of the water there. We are going to start first with just figure 8. Yeah, we're going to start first with a deep breath up and a release over and down, just to take a second to center yourself. I invite you to take a really nice, long, deep breath in and hold it for just a few counts at the top. And then really slowly exhale. And as you do that, can you feel your head falling a little bit closer towards your legs? Just lean into that delicious, heavy feeling. Bend the knees, slowly roll it up. Take your time, nice round spine. Nice round back. Head is the last thing to come up. Let's roll those shoulders back and down a couple times. Oh my gosh, this feels so good. All right, so let's think figure 8s, yeah? So we're doing figure 8. Now, there's so many figure 8s, right? My members know we talk about this all the time, all the different textures. I'm going to make you go really slow because this is OOEY GOOEY time, y'all. Really slow. Don't speed it up, please. No faster than I'm going. Yeah, you can go slower if you'd like. I want you to feel the weight shift in your feet. We're really going to take this from purely muscular to a weight shift, to utilizing that shift in weight to make this movement a little gooier. I invite you, as you shift your weight, please know that your feet have to be mobile a little bit on the floor, right? If we're going to make this really big and really ooey gooey, we cannot have our feet stuck to the floor. It will be bad for your knees, yeah? So keep that ooey gooey going. And I invite you to let the arms breathe. And now just for contrast, bring the feet underneath you and make that figure eight much more muscular. Don't shift your weight as much. Different feeling, all fantastic, right? But I invite you for today to really widen the stance and release the hip. Yeah. Okay, new move. I want you to take it over to the side. From here, with all your weight on one leg, whichever one you see, whichever one is mirrored to you right now, we are going to OOEY, or inner hip circle, right? So we're thinking upward, up, tuck, up, release, and we're OOEYing. Keep that going. I'm just coming to make sure that the audio is fine. So keep that OOEY going. Yay, good. Thank you for letting me know that that's good. So keeping that OOEY going. Having to bend that leg that we're standing on. Yeah, for a lot of dancers, this is a big challenge because mechanically as human beings, when we stand on our leg, we straighten our knee, right? And that kind of creates extra stability in our skeleton. But I'm going to ask you to do tiny little mini demi-plie squats as we do this ooey gooey. We're not going to take it faster. I desperately want to, but no, we're going to take it slow. Yeah, around and around. Do you feel it in your thigh yet? Oh, let's go ahead to the other side. Yeah. So find your weight on the other side. Make sure that knee stays soft. That's the only way you can make this OOEY work. Without that soft knee, that OOEY's not going to work. Yeah. While we're drilling this and you're feeling that weight in your leg, I just want to make sure we tire this one out like we tired the other one out. I'm going to mention to you that I'm wearing my Zillin Like a Villain shirt because the other thing I've been doing today is recording the last few videos for the Zill Challenge, which starts next week. The zillchallenge.com registration is open now. 10 days of finger symbol excitement and fun. It's a giant party, a giant learning adventure, and an amazing way to put a little rocket fuel in your finger symbol practice. Yeah. All right. Let's do 2 more of these. Knees still soft, no matter how tired that thigh is. Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to invite you to put them together. Figure 8, OOEY. Figure 8, OOEY. I'm going to turn around so you can kind of follow my butt. Yeah, figure 8, OOEY. Figure 8, OOEY. Figure 8, OOEY. So that OOEY is going to continue your momentum front to back and around. Does that make sense? Front to back, it is counterclockwise on the left, clockwise on the right. Yeah. I'm going to flip back around so I can mirror you. I was going to say so I can see you, but I can't see you, but I can imagine that you're there dancing with me. Excellent. Okay, now we're going to talk about a few things. So we've got the mechanics of it, hopefully. And if not, keep working on the mechanics. If you're like, oh yeah, I know how to do this. Beautiful. Let's talk about the move before the move. What if I freeze frame here right before I go into that other figure 8, I reach a little bit more to the other side, then go into it. Take it around, and there's a microscopic inhale to exhale. Take it around and take it around and push. Take it around, pull, push. Right? This is going to make it even gooier because I can move from right to left from right where I am, right? And do this. I'll see if you can see it. Tell me if you can see this, right? This is without the move before the move. I'm moving to the other side from directly where I am. Now, I'm going to add that microscopic pull. And there it is. And pull. So I kind of lean into that leg. Yeah, let's do one more on each side. Last one here. Yeah, microscopic idea. But I think this is like the thing as we continue to belly dance and as we learn more and more, and we've like learned lots of the moves. Now it's time to like dig into this stuff. Hello, Eve. Good to see you. Greetings from Estonia. That's awesome. Thanks for being here. Fantastic. So another idea. Let's look at undulation from one leg. So on one leg, reverse undulation. release, tuck, roll it up. Right? So releasing, once again, we're doing that little mini demi-plie lunge thing, right? I'm going to exhaust your legs. You're welcome. Sorry, not sorry. I don't know. Good workout here. Yeah. So thinking, release, tuck, roll it up. How can I make this gooier? I think about sitting into the beginning, right? If I don't really bend that knee very much, here's where I'm at. That works. I can do a reverse undulation without bending my knee very much. But how visible is it? How gooey is it, right? If I'm aiming for OOEY GOOEY, which is what we're doing at the moment, I'm going to bend that knee, even though it means I'm doing a little tiny demi-plie lunge on that leg, right? And I'm going to think breath. Yeah, you have to breathe to dance. If you don't breathe, the dancing doesn't last long. But how can we use our breath to infuse the dance with more texture, more emotion, yeah? Let's do one more before we exhaust this leg. Let's try the other side for fun, yeah? Roll it up. Bend the knee, roll it up. Breathe. Does that undulation stop here? Which is fine, right? That's a good place to stop it. But what if I take it into the chin just a little bit? And by into the chin, I mean up, not forward, right? You can go up. Up sends your energy here. Forward looks like you're going to be sick, right? So be careful. You can look up like an but never forward. Yeah, roll it up. Let's do two more like that. Beautiful. Excellent. So we're talking about plie, right? Plie is quintessential for transitions in belly dance. I get questions all the time, like, how do I make this transition? And like, there's lots of different answers depending on what you're transitioning to and from, but the answer almost always includes bend your knees. Almost always includes bend your knees, right? So we're going to talk a little bit more about that in a second. So one more movement. Also here in this stance on one leg, we are going to do a chest circle. Whether you do a true vertical circle, right? Or you take it more into what I like to call a chami, because it reminds me of an ami of the chest, right? So there's a lot more angularity. Your call. Yeah, you make it work for you. So either chami or vertical chest circle. And we are going to do this wherever you are. You're going to think towards me first. I'm going towards my camera. Yeah, I'm thinking down towards the camera, up, away from the camera. Take it around. Now, how can we make this gooier? Here's another idea that is super useful in making things gooey, and that is muscular intention. Obviously, the muscles are always involved in making this movement. I cannot move my bones without moving my muscles, without engaging my muscles. But I feel like we have the opportunity as dancers to do movement that is more skeletal and movement that is more muscular. And this is what I mean. I can create a chest lift or a chest circle that's fairly non-intense. I don't know if that's a good word. I don't feel like my muscles are really grabbing onto this movement, but obviously they're working to make the chest go around. But what if I think about pushing through something ooey gooey? I'm not going to go any slower. I feel like I'm going slower, but I'm not. I am pushing through chocolate syrup as I do this chest circle. And then what if, here's one more thing, we talk about that plie. What if I give it just a little bend and a little strain? And I breathe, right? That's non-optional. But what if I breathe deeply? Take it around. Using those muscles, pushing through something, engaging all the way around your core, other side. So on this side, we're thinking down towards the camera, up, and then away. Right? Or down. And if you were my audience, it would be down, then downstage, up, then upstage. Yeah. Did you get that little plie? Oh my gosh, we're doing little tiny lunges again. What the heck? Yeah. Let's do a couple more. Are you breathing? Let's do two more. Keep it nice and slow and gooey. All right. Shake it out. Take a deep breath. Hopefully you're breathing the whole time. So to make sure everyone's doing okay. Excellent. All right, good. Looks like y'all are doing good. Let me know how it's feeling so far. And let me know if you have questions. I'm here for your questions. I'm here to make sure you're getting it. I'm here to make sure you're having fun. I'm here to make sure you put a little bit of movement in your day, especially if you've been sitting a long time or just feeling kind of I find that no matter what kind of mood I'm in, if I dance for a little bit, it changes everything. All right, so let's put this all together into a combo, and we'll talk a little bit about the transitions. We'll start on your right. I'll mirror you first. We're going to go figure 8 front to back, OOEY upward, right? Then we're going to go into that reverse undulation. We're going to drop down and we're going to chest circle. Whoa, right? So those are all of the pieces. Let's talk about how they tie together and what the transitions are. On the right, front to back, transfer your weight onto the right. That OOEY continues your momentum, which I believe is going to be clockwise for you on that side. I take it all the way around once and then like another quarter to get to the back. Because if I get to the back of my OOEY, my pelvis is released, which is exactly where I need it to be to start a reverse undulation, right? I like to think about it as back because then I can plie, roll it up, lift, and then I said, let's go ahead and drop the chest, take it downstage, up stage, back down, right? Lots of ways we could have gone. We could have gone the other way. We could have started from up and gone around, but I wanted to make it gooier. So I wanted this up to come back down before it rolled around. It just felt gooier to me. Yeah. Let's do it one more time on this side, and then we'll try it on the other side. Actually, one more time on this side, and I will do it in the mirror so you can see it this way. Starting front to back on the right hip, figure 8. Take it around with that OOEY from the back. I bend the knees, reverse undulation, drop it down, chest circle towards the mirror first now, yeah? You may have also noticed, if you have very astute eyes, that when I get ready to do this figure 8, I don't start from here in figure 8. I start from here and figure 8, which is the move before the move, yeah? All right, now we've got to do it on the other side. So let's see, let's try it on the other side. See if you can just do it. Give you a second. Just do it on the other side. This is really good for your brain, building new neural synapses, staving off Alzheimer's, right? We will remain young forever in our brains and in our bodies because this dance is the fountain of youth. On the other side, I'll do it facing away from you. Figure 8, that OOEY goes counterclockwise. I stop in the back so I can bend the knee, roll it up. I drop down and I go towards the mirror. One more time on that left side. Yeah, if you can see me okay. We're doing figure 8. I'm going really slow. Around 1 1/4-ish. Bend, roll it up. Drop it down and towards the mirror. Let's take it right to the other side. One more really slow. Figure 8. Take it around so we can see where it's going to the back. Bend the knee, roll it up. Drop it down. Take it around towards the mirror. A little faster. Figure 8. OOEY. Roll it up. Chest. Ooh, that's pretty fast to get all those pieces in there. Let's take it back slow. Figure 8, 2, and OOEY around. Roll it up. This is all about the OOEY GOOEY. I don't want you to rush through anything. Optional arms. Let's push. Did you see that reach? And frame. Gosh, here we go again. Push and frame the hips. Take the arms up. Take the chest down, hands come down. Let's do it again to the right. Here we go. Frame the hips, push around with your OOEY. Bring the arms up as you reverse undulate. Bring them down. One more time, other side. Frame with the OOEY. Don't speed up. I'm talking to myself, yeah. And around and strike your pose. Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm going to do it one more time for you facing forward so we can look at each other in the face while we do it. Yeah? Tell me how that's going. Is it working? How's it feeling? Yeah? It's making me sweat. It's just hot here in Houston. Yeah. All right. Let's try it again. We'll start on your right and I'll face forward so you can see the detail from the front. We'll go on 5, 6, nice and slow. Figure 8. Frame the hips, arms float up, and then come down behind the head. Other side. Push. Ooh, did you see that move before the move? Yeah, let's see if you can get it the next time. Take it around, roll it up, drop it down and towards the front. Here's that move before the move, and push. Oh, so much bigger that way, yeah? Everything is much gooier if you prep to the other side. Here I'm going to prep to your right, and push and around. Can you go really slow? Going slow is sometimes very hard. One more time. Here. Take it around. Stop in the back so you can sit to roll up, and then you can drop to circle to the front and strike your pose. Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness, that felt really good. It was like very muscular, like I can feel my muscles, but it's not like painful yet until maybe tomorrow. You have to let me know if you feel that in the morning. Let me know all those tiny little demi-plies. Yeah, so good for us. Nicely done. Let me know if you have any questions as to what the heck that was all about, right? I love this ooey gooey movement. Oh, yay, LaDonna, I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I love this kind of stuff. I don't think we give ourselves, and maybe I'm just basing this off of my personal life experience. I don't give myself, but I'm going to say a lot of us do not give ourselves the time to just breathe and melt into movement. I don't know about you, but I'm always trying to accomplish 3 things at the same time, and my to-do list during the day is like 20 miles long. And I know that's not how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to have 3 big items to check off of your list, and I'm getting better at it, but I'm a recovering doaholic. And so taking a moment, even if it's just like this, right, to just especially breathe, right? And that breath where you breathe and you hold and you exhale slowly signals to like the reptilian part of your brain back here that there is no lion that is going to eat you, right? I mean, we don't deal with that anymore, but I think we deal with this low level stress that's like many tiny lions that are out to get us all the time. And that's terrible. That's terrible for our health. That's terrible for our, mental and physical health. And so just allowing your body to move slowly, breathing slowly, reminding yourself that that is okay is huge, is huge. So I invite you to take time to move slowly throughout your day. This video will stay up. You could use it anytime you want. I love, Patricia, that there's a company called OOEY GOOEY Inc. I'm going to have to look into that. Yes, micro practices are the way to go. I have to admit, the times that I have the opportunity to like practice for an extended, and by extended for me, I'm thinking like over 45 minutes, like just not going to happen. Today it did because I'm prepping for so many things this weekend, but usually it just doesn't. It doesn't. But if I can do a 15-minute dance snack here and there, ooh, delicious. That's really good. And I usually don't even change out of my whatever clothes I'm wearing. I just run in here and I dance and whatever I've got on. And then sometimes I'm like, I've got 5 minutes. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I can give myself like 5 more minutes. That was really great because I feel better, right? So I invite you to find those micro practices, to get those dance snacks in, and to allow yourself to move ooey gooey and slow. We're tempted to do the fast and all the shimmies and all the layers, and that stuff's great too. But the really slow, and there's something about putting slow on stage that exudes confidence. When you see a dancer get up there and it's just like, right? You can't do that without like being pretty confident or faking it really well. So yeah, awesome. I hadn't seen any questions here in the chat, and so I have nothing to answer, but I do want to remind you all that the ZIL Challenge, I don't know if you can see it, it's on the back of my shirt. The ZIL Challenge is open for registration. This is an annual event that brings together dancers from all over the world for 10 days of intense finger symbol learning adventure. I've got a really fun, this year we're doing an acapella riff. And actually, for any of you who are like ZIL Challenge OGs, you might be like, that acapella riff is familiar. I think I've seen it before, maybe. It's familiar, but we're doing it with a twist this year because oh my God, I found the best song. And I can't tell you what it is because it has to be a surprise and you have to register to find out. But we're going to do it acapella, and then we're going to do it with music. And we've got multiple sounds and some funky rhythms, some fast triplets, some slow triplets, some really cool stuff. And it's a really great opportunity for anyone who needs to jumpstart their practice, either because they just don't really have a practice yet, or maybe it's gone by the wayside, or maybe you just love finger symbols like me and you cannot get enough. Please come join thezilchallenge.com. Registration is open now. The party begins on the 23rd, which is when the registration will close. So do not delay. Come and dance with us. It is going to be so much freaking fun. Yes, Catherine, I know. I'm so glad you're going to be there. And LaDonna's going to be there. Oh, Kate, absolutely. You are like the queen of ooey gooey, Kate. I am sure you were just all over that. I think it's your beautiful, long, tall frame just makes all of that like really work. So yeah, I can totally imagine you doing that. That's so good. I appreciate you all hanging out. This has been so much fun. Thank you for allowing me to get a little dance break into my day with you. I really appreciate it. Have a beautiful weekend. I hope to see you all in the ZIL Challenge so we can ZIL Zillin like a villain together. And I'll definitely see you all on the dance floor soon. So take care. Bye for now.